here we are going on our adventure today. We're going to try to make Winslow our Flagstaff, although I'm confused about what time it is because we're on mountain time now, so it's an hour earlier, but I think I have an hour later start. Who knows? But I did get the videos uploaded for the last 2 days, I believe. I thought I'd already done one of them, but there was some sort of error. Anyway, I hope you will subscribe to my channel, and then you should be able to see when I do post something. Of course, after I make the videos, I think of things I didn't share that I would love to share if you would like to hear them. Of course, in a public forum, you don't want to tell about everything, but anyway, we're going to leave the Route 66 RV park where they were so nice and drive out by the casino and get on I-40. Said that the video might be boring, but I don't want to give you the wrong idea about the travel. What I meant by it might be boring is that the vistas are so wide and sweeping and you can see so far, but the little iPhone video camera can't really pick that up. I saw a lot of beauty. Once you crossed into New Mexico, you saw these little cactus looking things in the grass everywhere. And then as we went farther west and got higher in altitude, found out that those were actually blooming. So it's kind of really pretty. And as you travel along, there are all sorts of little bitty wildflowers, which if you see from a distance with the red rock bluffs or ridges running behind them, you can really see where Georgia O'Keeffe got her ideas for her landscape paintings, because all the little flowers put together and the sage, which comes out, of course, a sage green in some streaks and other places purple, and then the masses of little bitty flowers, you see all of this white. It's just really very colorful. You become really attuned to the different colors out here. So, and then when we stopped for one of our dog walks, well, a couple of them, we saw some wildflowers up close. Of course, I had stopped at a truck stop and they had mowed where the dogs were walking, so the grass was short and the flowers were short too, but still I got some pretty pictures, and so I will try to post those to Facebook. Oh, now I see some more view. Let's see if you can see. Don't know if you can see that ahead or not. Can I zoom in? Not really. So today I have put my good camera in the front seat. I don't want to stop too often, but I do want to get some good pictures. In my discussion with my neighbors last night, Dave and Judy from British Columbia, who've been on the go since the beginning of March, they said I won't see snow anywhere, so don't worry about it. Except on the top of the mountains, like the one in front of me. There was even a little snow on top of the mountain in Albuquerque. I saw a lot of it in the mountains toward Santa Fe. That scenic rest stop hadn't have been closed, because the scene was a beautiful pueblo on a hill topped with this mission style white church. It was gorgeous. I guess it was Laguna, New Mexico. I like how my engine noise sounds like an old old-timey film projector. Looks like McDonald's trying to co-opt the culture here. I just saw a sign where you can get a green chili double cheeseburger for $2. I bet it's not as good as the Laguna burger. Well, here's some more of my commentary or preaching or whatever it might be. I started thinking about all the native peoples who were forced to live here on reservations, and the ones that were removed from the southeast to Oklahoma. And I see them and I think, well, what was the difference? How come their ancestors had to leave, but mine got to stay in the South? I mean, as 1/8 Indian, that means that I have 2 great-great-grandparents who were Creek or Cherokee or both. And just do the math, that means that some of my ancestors were full-blooded Indians after the removal, and probably after Alabama became a state too. So how did they get to stay while all these other people got removed or killed? And I guess the 2 ways are like illegal immigrants today. You keep a very low profile and stay away from people, or you have very nice and caring neighbors and you've assimilated. So it's just interesting to think about, what would my life have been like if I had grown up on a reservation or out here in this land where nobody can eke out a living. So what would my life have been like if my Native American ancestors had been forced to move out here, live on a reservation? I suppose my attitudes about government would be different if my family had to go through what these folks have had to go through. Anyway, it's kind of weird to have this one-way conversation, at least verbally, so I'll be looking on YouTube to see if my subscribers have any comments or not, or maybe there'll be something on Facebook or email from you so that we have a 2-way conversation. Anyway, you can see this black earth to the right of the car, just for miles and miles in this pueblo. You see all of this volcanic debris, so we're under some sort of lava field, and there's been spent the night at 5,600 feet. We just climbed a little hill, now we're at 6,700 feet, and we're getting back down loud to make the cliffs go dark. So I'm camping tonight at Homolovi State Park. It has 2 ancient pueblos at Homolovi. From the Hopis lived there the 1200s to the late 1300s. And anyway, it's the only state park in Arizona close to I-40, And boy, it is just gorgeous. So here you get to see the painted desert up close. Here we are at Homolovi State Park in Arizona, and everybody's starting to pull in for the evening. I guess we're just like the old settlers. And let me turn this thing around. So you can see this is just gorgeous scenery. It's a state park, and it's ruins of two ancient Indian places. Beautiful desert, and like I said, we're all lining up in a circle. The wagon train is circling up for the evening. Far away you can see I-40, but you can't really hear it. I hear a train in the distance. Then the huge mountain back there is the one that you always see looking at. Looks like we have more little rain showers coming across the desert tonight, but the nice Indian woman put me in a spot where we should be parallel to the wind if we do have some storms. Anyway, it's gorgeous, and I can't wait to walk around in the desert. But dogs are supposed to be on a 6-foot leash due to rattlesnakes, Gila monsters, tarantulas, etc. And we have to make sure we use a flashlight tonight because the snakes like the warmth of the pavement. But I feel like this is the most nature we've seen in a while after the last 2 nights in RV suburbia. Recorded on my little student Black Mountain Dulcimer.